Here's a little trick to keep your joining line invisible and straight when working half double crochet in the round only on the right side. Usually when we work in the round without turning, the joining line tends to move to the right. That happens because the top of the stitch, those two loops where we insert the hook, sit slightly to the right of the stitch. So with every new round, the beginning of the round shifts a little further to the right. First, let's fix that slip stitch. You need to remove your hook from the working loop, then insert the hook from back to front through the first stitch of the round. Grab the working loop and pass it through that stitch. Now your working loop is in the back and this is your invisible join. Chain 2 and start working the half double crochet stitches beginning with the first stitch in the round. Now let's see how to keep the joining line straight. When you reach the end of the round, close again with the same invisible slip stitch. So grab your loop and pull it through that first stitch. And now, instead of starting the next round into the first stitch, you will have to skip that stitch and make your first half double crochet into the second stitch. By doing this, you're shifting the beginning of the round slightly to the left back to its original position. But don't forget that we will have to work into that skipped stitch at the end of the round. So here is the last stitch. And then don't forget to work into that skipped stitch, the stitch that we skipped at the beginning of the round. Then we will close the round with the same invisible slip stitch. Now, to balance things out and avoid drifting too far left, you can alternate. Start one round into the first stitch and the next round into the second stitch, because otherwise, if you're starting every time only into the second stitch, your work might shift too much to the left. That's it! A simple trick to make your joining line almost invisible and perfectly straight when working half double crochet in the round. I hope you found this helpful.